All right, for the fourth problem, what can we notice? We notice that x is common to both sides. So we take x outside. When you take x from x to the power 4, you're left with x to the power 3. Then when you take x from 27x, you're left with what? 27. Now that's the first step. Now, for this, what do we do? Just like I mentioned, whenever you have cubic expression, you try different numbers, try and error method. So you have x cubed. So let's say f of x equals x cubed plus 27. So we need a number such that f of that number will give you 0. So what is that number? You can see 27, positive 27, and you see cube. So you should remember, oh, which number? Negative 3, right? So f of negative 3 will give you negative 3 cube will give you negative 27 plus 27 equals 0. So that shows negative 3 is a real 0. So that shows x equals negative 3 gives 0. That is x plus 3 is a factor. X plus 3 is a factor. So we have x plus 3. So we have to reduce this, right? We have to reduce this. We have to reduce that. So what do we do? So we know that x plus 3 is a factor. So we write our synthetic division, right? So x cubed, the coefficient of cube is 1. What is the coefficient of x squared? 0. The coefficient of x, 0, then the constant. You should not skip this step of writing 0, 0. So we need the coefficient of x cubed, coefficient of x squared, coefficient of x, then the constant. All right. So what will be outside? It is not positive 3. It will be negative 3 because we plugged in negative 3 here to get 0. So you are using negative 3. Now, what is the next step? You bring down the coefficient firstly. So that is 1. Then you multiply the 1, multiply by whatever is here. So that is negative 3. You write it here. Then what? You add. So 0 positive negative 3 is 0 negative 3 is negative 3. Negative 3 times negative 3 is positive 9. Then what? You add. 0 plus 9 is 9. Then you multiply 9 times negative 3. You have negative 27. Then you add again. You have 0. Remember, you must get 0 here. So what is this implying? So this is x squared, negative 3x, positive 9. So that is x squared, negative 3x, positive 9. Now you try to check if you can factor this. Check if you can factor this. So what is AC? AC is 1 times 9, which is 9, and B is negative 3. Do we have two numbers that you multiply to get 9? Yes, you have. But any of these two numbers can give us negative 3. No, none of them can give us negative 3. So we have other methods, but we are not interested in that in this problem. So we only need factors. We're not interested in solving that in this problem. So we stop here. So this will be the factor for this expression. So we don't want surd, we don't want square root. There are other ways of breaking this down. Is either we have a complex root or we have a surd form, that is square root, but this is good. So we choose this as our final answer, and we will move to the next problem in the next video.